Jonah, thank you for joining once again for another Atomic AMA. Of course, the big news this week was Amazon moving into Wax with their support of Dibbs.io.
Yeah, it was. So that was actually very cool to see. So perhaps a bit of background info on that is that the co-founders of Dibbs actually were ex-Wax employees, and we worked with them quite closely. I mean, closely is perhaps a bit of an overstatement, but we talked to them quite regularly, and we actually really liked them, and they're pretty smart guys. So as we then saw that them founding this company also sort of in the collectible space, a bit different than what we do, but a lot of overlap really, was really cool to see, and seeing them now be successful and having like a really major player with Amazon entering this space through investing in them. That's like pretty exciting to see.
Absolutely. Oh, it's a huge move, and it's it's indicative of the way the wax space is going. That we're seeing more and more big names experiment or dip their feet wet in crypto and NFTs through Wax. So it's great to see. So what have we been working on this week?
Yeah, so sort of still a lot of the big things that take longer are being worked on. Still NFT Creator. The redesign or like the design of new pages is really making good progress. Where I think we talked about the collection page redesign already. That is sort of already being implemented right now. It should be live very soon. We're working on the design for a new profile page, and really that is exciting to see, making good progress. But nothing that we released yet. We did release a couple of small things, just like minor adjustments that make sort of quality of life improvements in a way, but nothing really big to share on that end. So I think just humming along nicely, making good progress on the big tasks, and hopefully having some cool stuff to release soon.
Wonderful. Speaking of one of those big tasks, of course, the NFT Creator is something we've been working on for some time, and this sort of leads us into the community questions from the Discord. So somebody has asked, also we've mentioned the NFT Creator a few times. They've asked on the creator side whether any of the tools we develop will always be free to use for all creators.
And that's a very valid question, of course. So I can't necessarily answer it for the eternity, for like all time, but at least for all the features that we're currently thinking about, which is NFT Creator, obviously, then a pack creator, a drop creator, all of that, we have no intentions of charging fees for that. So really our position on that is that we want to empower the creators to build cool stuff, and then we as a company will benefit from the ecosystem growing. So of course we're not a charity, we want to make money, but we feel like the best way to make money in this case is to really just let the ecosystem grow, and the best way to do that is to offer them the best tools possible. So I'm not sure. It's possible, especially if we ever have some really advanced features that maybe also incur like a relevant cost on our end, then maybe we will charge for that at some point. But realistically, whenever we can and whenever it's reasonable to just make it available to everyone, that's sort of the road that we want to go down.
Brilliant. I think a lot of creators will be happy to hear that. So, another question I've been getting quite a bit personally this week. Obviously, there's a lot more people coming into the space, both collectors and creators. And some creators are messaging me saying, "Hey, this whitelisting process has taken me, a week, 2 weeks, whatever length of time it is. Are we working on any ways to improve the speed of the whitelisting process?"
Yes, we are. So I think there's two major developments there. The first one is that we recently started requiring KYC for people that want to get whitelisted, or not necessarily requiring it, but sort of offering it as a way to speed things up. Because really, whitelisting for us is about trust and about establishing that a certain creator can be trusted not to do anything malicious. And we understand that some people might not want to do KYC, but really the majority are okay with it. And for them, they can do KYC, and then we can establish this trust in a pretty straightforward manner. For those that don't want to do KYC, we don't want to exclude them. We understand that some people like the anonymity. So in this case, there will still be a way for them to go through the whitelisting process. It will probably take a bit longer because we really have to be very thorough then. That's the first thing. And the second thing is just on our end and on the team side, which is that actually last week we had a new support representative starting who will be working full time just on support queries and whitelisting. So that will really give us the capacity to respond very quicker to everything, and like it won't be flip of a switch and now it's super quick. It won't be like that, but now as she gets going and she really gets into the flow, I think we'll see the process improving. And I think I've mentioned this before, like we're well aware that this process needs some work, and I think we're sort of on track to get it improved now.
Awesome. And again, I think a lot of creators will be happy to hear that. So the last question from the community, and of course it's the most popular one we always get on our Discord, it's the max query reached message you get whenever you search for things such as alien world shovels. Do we have any progress on that?
Yeah, we have some progress. So actually, we plan to. I think I talked about this, that we were working on like improvements to the API, which will really speed up the query times, and we will probably roll out these changes today or pretty much in the coming days. And it won't be like, we won't roll it out over all of our servers immediately. It will be more of a gradual rollout, just in case we catch any potential issues, any bugs. We don't want to catch them like when everyone is affected. We want to do it more gradually. But yeah, we have we have these changes implemented. We're testing them out now. We're rolling them out now, and if it all goes well, then really these errors should soon be a thing of the past.
So you're saying collectors will finally be able to purchase their alien world shovels?
I really hope that collectors will be able to purchase their alien world shovels in a very quick and user-friendly way. Like that's really, Atomic Hub wants to position itself as the best provider for alien world shovels. I think that's the key message here.
Well, fantastic to hear. And Jona, thank you once again, and I will see you next week.
Yeah, thank you.